In aquatic ecosystems across the United States, there is a predator with the ability to conquer a habitat in a matter of months. It can hunt by land or water, and will consume any living thing that is smaller than itself. Propelled by an insatiable appetite and spring-loaded legs, I am speaking of the American bullfrog. Yep, you heard me right. Now, when most people picture a frog in their head, an image of a little green amphibian hopping around and eating flies is what comes to mind. However, these animals do not fit this bill in the slightest. They aren't even that small for an amphibian.
At max size, a bullfrog can get over a pound and be about 6 inches from nose to vent, so that's a really big animal.
These nocturnal predators live natively in creeks, ponds, rivers, and other water sources in the eastern United States. To find them, it is best to travel to one of these locations after nightfall with a powerful flashlight. They can be found where the water and land meet, waiting to ambush their next victim. Sitting absolutely still, a bullfrog will use its large eyes to spot prey, but if that fails, they have a special ability which can help them find food.
That circle right there that most people call the ear, that's called the tympanum, alright? And that does serve as an ear. And all the vibrations that it picks up get reflected back to the center, and it can pinpoint the direction of a prey item in the water or on land.
Once a tasty snack is in sight, these animals will launch themselves forward using powerful hind legs.
Now these are very long, very powerful back legs. They have lots of muscle there. And an adult bullfrog can easily spring about 6 feet through the air to attack prey. And guys, they move with lightning speed. If you've ever tried to catch a bullfrog, you know how fast they are.
As a bullfrog lunges at its prey, a mucus-coated tongue will help drag the quarry into the hunter's mouth. When attacking something too big to fit nicely inside the killer jaws, it will be shoved in using the forearms. Lacking real teeth, these carnivores kill their prey by eating it whole and waiting for the animal to suffocate inside of its enormous mouth. To swallow such huge meals, a bullfrog will actually use its eyeballs to push the food down its esophagus, where powerful digestive acids will break it down.
Anything it can fit in that mouth, it will eat. That includes birds, other frogs, small snakes, lizards, fish. Anything a bullfrog can fit in its mouth, it will eat. Now, I think this is a little male because you'll see on the throat, there's some yellow coloration there. The males will have that. It assists with breeding.
These amphibians are very important to ecosystems where they natively live, as they help keep populations of things that they eat in check, while providing energy for organisms at higher trophic levels, such as raccoons. The problem arises when they travel to areas where they did not originate, such as the western United States. Water systems there are being invaded by these frogs, which are disrupting the food chains and causing populations of native species to decline. It only takes 1 or 2 bullfrogs to establish a population in an area with the right conditions, as females can live up to a decade old and lay nearly 20,000 eggs per year. While not all the offspring will make it to adulthood, enough usually survive to establish a new generation.
The last thing I want to talk about is their slime. These guys are extremely slick, and not only does that slime help them escape from predators, it also contains toxins which can poison other frogs in the area and predators if they get them in their mouths.
Well everybody, that's all for today's video. Make sure to subscribe right now for new wildlife content coming every Thursday morning, and to share my channel with your friends. Thanks everyone, and have a wild day. This is Ben Zeno of The Wild Report, signing out.